Hi guys.
Hey guys, it's Mission in Action Podcast, and we're here to bring you episode 005.
5.
Tell them what it is.
We are going to be talking about setting goals and crushing them.
So yeah, go ahead and dive in. What is a goal? Goals are the most powerful thing that we can have because, you know, the Bible talks a lot about like work. It talks a lot about due diligence, doing your part, putting in work. Those that don't work shall not eat.
Eat the fruit of your labor.
It's the most powerful thing that we can have as humans, because goals give us a sense of purpose, and goals are the pursuit for something more.
Right.
And we are designed for more than just the here and now, what we can see and what we're in. It's good to know that there are different types of goals. So the different goals are short-term goals, which are little goals, long-term goals, which are big goals. There's personal goals, which is like finance, health, those things. Professional goals, which is like you want to start a podcast, you want to start a business, or you want to level up in your business. There's spiritual goals, where you want to become more knowledgeable in God's word. You want to meditate more, get into community, serve in your church, those things. So it's good to know that there are different types of goals so that you can set the right type of goal. Like, goals help me to get excited and stay passionate about what's going to happen next.
Yeah. Misha's a planner too. Like, she likes everything written down and everything planned and everything structured.
Statistics say that when you write things down, you are more likely to achieve them, because the brain, you just writing it down and soaking it up. But anyways, each season for me looks different. Like in the beginning of having my daughter, I was more like honing in on being a mom, which kind of left like other things that I still had goals for, but they weren't as that front and direct.
Right.
I had to prioritize being a mom. I had to find out what my season looked like and what was important for me to focus on more than the other areas. It's just good to know where you're at in your season when you're creating your goals, because
you have to take into consideration where
you are, because where you want to go doesn't matter if you don't know where you are.
Right.
So recognize where you are and what is important in your life right now. And goals for me gets me excited about the things that are in my life and that
what you're working towards. It keeps you motivated. And when you do set your goals, you want to, I'm not saying reevaluate them every day, but always look over them, adjust it if you have to, make the changes, add in what you want, take out what you don't feel like it's working. I came across this format. It's called SMARTER. The S stands for be specific when you're setting your goals. What is it exactly that you want? Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? Specify.
What area, right?
Yeah.
Is it a personal goal? Is it a business goal? Yeah.
Like Misha was mentioning, there's many different goals that you can have. And then the M stands for measurable. Set a time frame so that you can aim for when you want it to get done. Because if you just set a goal and you don't have a time frame, it's going to just be an everlasting journey. Yeah. And then action. A is for action. And when you set your goals, say, I will do this. I will eat better. I will get it done. And R stands for relatable, like we just was talking about. What relates to your situation? What can you aim for in the season that you're in? Like being a mom, or like you focus on your career or school or whatever. T is for measurable, I guess, time bound. It'll keep you focused.
Time bound is put a date to it.
To put a date. It'll keep you focused, motivated to get it done by a certain...
And accountable.
Right.
When you set a date, it keeps you accountable when you set a deadline, because you're I can't procrastinate and have to get it done by this date.
Right. E is for evaluate. Evaluate your goals often. Adjust it. Change it. You got to. look at them.
Yeah, look back and to see like
how far you come,
how much you've progressed.
And R is reward yourself. Always keep an incentive for yourself. It'll keep you going and motivated. That's kind of what I got off of
strategy. Called Smarter.
Yeah.
That's awesome. The points that I got as well is like a goal is made up of 3 parts. 1, it has to be personal to you, it has to matter to you ultimately. Not your mama, not your friend, not nobody else but you. Because then you're going to find it in you to accomplish whatever you need to accomplish in order to meet the goal.
Right.
So 2, second part that makes up of a goal is make sure your goals are measurable. You have to be able to measure your progression.
Right. Right.
And then number 3 is make sure your goals are actionable. Actionable is getting it down on paper. An action plan. I don't believe that you should multitask goals.
Yeah.
I think you set one goal and you knock one goal out at a time.
Well, I have a question for you. You said you can't multitask. But I feel like my goals right now, I have
kind of go cohesive with each other.
Yeah, they kind of, because I want to eat better, but I want to get in shape too. But I feel like you can set that as 2 different goals, but in a way it still connects. It still comes full circle. So what do you think of that? Multitasking goals.
It just depends how big your goal is. So I wouldn't set too many big goals. That's what I mean by multitasking, because you set one goal. So
I see.
You say one big goal for you is I want to become healthier. Okay, now you break that big goal down to many small goals. What does it mean for me to be healthy? And that's when you break that big goal down to little goals.
And you be specific.
I would break that one big goal down to 3 reachable goals. And to me, you're not really multitasking because they're cohesive, right?
Right.
And then you're actually knocking out one big goal by breaking them up into many parts. Do you have anything else you want to share as far as setting goals? What is a goal? What makes a goal? Why you set goals?
One thing that everyone has in common is what?
The same amount of time.
No.
Everybody has 24 hours in a day.
Yeah. But
no excuses.
Thing that we have in common is the power of choice. We can all decide when is enough, when we want to reach those goals, when we really want to start cracking down and make that conscious decision to work towards what you're trying to get to. Because you can keep saying like, oh, I want to gain weight, I want to lose weight, I want to do this and I want to do that, but like you need to make the choice and put in the effort and put in the time and get it done. And that's when a breakthrough happens, is the moment you decide to make a change and a conscious decision to work towards what you're trying to get at.
Yeah. You want different results, then do something different.
Right. Amen.
You want something different, you do something different. Think of one goal. You really, really put like some thought into it. You set some time aside and you pick one big goal that will really bring that sense of purpose for you. What does that look like? Figure out what your goals are. It's not always going to stick out to you. Sometimes it's going to be a feeling like I just desire to be healthy, and the reason why I say like sit down and like journal about these things to come to terms with what that one big goal is because oftentimes we tend to set a goal and we miss like the whole desire that is really happening inside of us. And so if we don't connect with our desire, then we will not have the drive to see the goal through. We're going to be hyped up and be zealous in the beginning, like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to lose this much pounds, or I'm going to do this and get this, whatever. And then through the work, you're not feeling it anymore. Make sure when you're setting it that you understand this is not just something you set out to accomplish to say that I accomplished it. You want to reach deeper within to be like, okay, what is my why? So that way when you hit that point of reaching your goal and it's not so fun anymore, you can push through that. You can have the strong will to see your goal through and be pumped up and motivated and passionate about getting the result you desire.
Yeah.
So
definitely,
really coming to terms about your why. You don't want to just set any type of goals. You don't want to be shallow. You don't want to be setting goals to impress anybody else. testimony. For so long I've told myself I want to lose weight and all these things, but why? You know, because is it because I don't feel like my body, you know, like I don't look good, you know? And for so long that's been a goal, and yet here I am with the same goals but a different heart now. You know, where it's like I'm not setting goals to lose weight to look good. It's not really even about losing weight, but I feel like that's my process that I have to get to be healthy. So that's why you don't look at other people's goals, because your goals aren't going to look like her goals. Her goals is not going to look like yours, because you're two different people with two different callings and two different perspectives. So when you are looking within yourself, the first goal that pops in your head, for example, I want to lose weight. Okay. Why do you want to lose weight? Because I don't feel good about myself. Okay. So imagine yourself in the body that you want. Would that give you fulfillment? Or would you still find something that's not? You really have to find it within you. It has to be more than that. It has to be more than external. It has to be internal.
Yeah, and it's funny that you mentioned, like, before I've been wanting, this has been a goal for mine for a long time, wanting to get in shape and stuff, but your mindset was different, which is the same for me. Like, I've been wanting to gain weight for years now, like, before I even had my son, but my mindset was like, I just want to look good.
Self-conscious.
But this time around, it's more than just me looking better. Yeah, it's self-love, and it's like
taking care of yourself,
being conscious of what I put in my body, and taking care of my temple, and instilling lifestyle like eating habits and stuff like that for my son as well. There's just so many other things that factor in this time around, and I'm actually making progress now, you know, like my mindset is just so different the way I look at it now than I did 2 years ago. So
yeah, that's why I say connect deeper within yourself on your why, because for me, now that my heart has changed, and it's not about looking good, it's not about culture, it's not about looking good in these jeans or whatever, you know, like our mindset, we're not doing it for the external, we're doing it internal to be like in shape so we can keep up with our kids. We're alive, we're energetic. Don't get me wrong, because even with that thought process, every day is a battle. I have to die to myself. Even though this inner part of me is like, oh yeah, you know, you're losing a little bit, you're looking good, but it's like I have to remind myself in those moments, like, no, this is not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to break through my limits. I'm doing it for more of the internal things that people cannot see, that I have to live with. Am I putting my best foot forward every day? Am I living mindfully and consciously? Am I, you know, being intentional? Am I doing the best that I can do? Do I have the spirit of excellence in me? And that's the whole purpose of setting these goals. It's about really digging deeper and going back to the beginning, like the pursuit of more. It's not just the looks that fades.
It's just surface. Yeah, it's just
that fades, you know. Because then you'll accomplish that one shallow goal, and then you'll have 5 more other shallow goals that are connected to that one shallow goal, you know. So it's like really dig deeper into yourself to know, to connect with what more God has for you in your life, because I'm pretty sure that God put us here on this earth more than what our looks could ever do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so dig deeper when you are setting your goals, and it does take time. What you get out of it is whatever you put in, you decide to put in. So put in the time to sit and journal and reflect on your desire of purpose in your life and the desire of God.
You need that time to reflect and really know what you want. Take that time for yourself and really evaluate, like, what it is that I want. Like, just on your own. Like, you need to do that. It's important that you do that, because you'll be more in touch with, you know,
with your
what's
purpose
going on.
What God is doing in your life now. You know, even the things that might not seem like it's in your favor are placed in your life for you to push you to break through your limits, to need God, to lean into community, to become better. So goals are so awesome. It's so important.
And I saw like one misconception that people said that they think setting goals is not a good idea. Because they feel let down and
I seen that too. But no, the thing is, the things about goals though is that, like you said, you go back and you reevaluate, and you know, you plan to work and you work the plan. Plan to work, right? You write your plan out and then you work the plan as it fits you. You know, it's that goes in hand type of thing. It's not, a goal is not meant to be a mold that you just fit, and if you don't fit, then
it doesn't work.
Yeah,
then give
no,
up.
No.
Adjust it to
what works for you.
What works for you.
Which goes back to, like, my goals is not going to look like yours. Yours is not going to look like mine. We can have the same exact goal, but our action steps to that is going to look different.
So you plan to
work the plan.
Okay.
Yes. So
write that in my notes.
Your goal is not meant to run you, okay, or to shove you in a box. It is meant to aid you. It's meant to be that extra step for you to break through. Perspective. Watch videos on goals and, get inspired. If you feel uninspired and unmotivated, too, check the people you hang with.
Yeah.
And if they're intentional, they'll have goals set up for their life, and you want people who are intentional about direction. It's just important to know where people's head is at, where their spirit is at, as far as where they're trying to go.
Yeah. And another thing that I took from my research was, when you have a goal, try to have a person that you can take tips from.
Just learning as much as can. Gather resources.
Yeah, like, see who you can follow, take their tips, what they learned, what worked for them. And yeah, like with eating, that's what are your goals? Did we say what our goals were?
No, that's what we're going to get into next, is what we're going to share our goals. Okay. Yeah, but so I'm with you on that one. Is the question you want to ask yourself while you are making your goals too is, who am I today? What are the assets in my life right now, or resources that I have around me, relationships, friends, the community? How can I steward what I have? So to kind of piggyback off of what you're sharing, is like, one of our health goals that we have that we will share is like eating or whatever, and we have people in our life that we look up to in this area that kind of ignited this goal for us anyway.
Definitely.
And so we can take tips from them, recipes, and whatever tips that they share. And that's why we need community.
Whatever knowledge they have.
Just look around you when you are setting your goals, and the people that will help bring you closer to that goal.
Right.
Vice versa. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's share our goals with them. Just share 3.
So one of them, I want to work on my credit. Do everything that I can to build it, because I just want
how specific score. Though? So what is, so you want to work on your credit, meaning you want good credit, obviously. So what is good credit to you? What number?
Like 750.
Okay, 750. So I want to build my credit to 750 by, when do you think realistically you can do that?
Like 6 months.
Okay, and then you put the date.
6 months from now. Yeah.
Yep.
And then the types of actions that I wrote down, certain things that I want to do, like apply for credit cards, keep up with that, structure my payment plan, and make sure, like, break it down. Okay, you want to build your credit. How are you going to build your credit? What do you have to do? What kind of plan are you going to make?
Yeah. Then you got to look up, literally, Google how to get credit score, build my credit score from whatever it is now to 750 in 6 months.
Or Pinterest,
literally.
Budget planning for 2020. How to they have formats, they have templates, everything. Like, there's everything for anything nowadays. You just got to Google it or Pinterest it. Other 2 goals are the same, like get in shape and eat better. I want to start eating more plant-based. I want to be more conscious of what I'm eating and learn new recipes and make it a point to work out. That's...
So what was that?
Eating better and working out.
Okay, so more. Eating better meaning what?
Eating more plant-based, pescatarian-ish, changing. No more red meat for me, no more chicken. I'm going to eat fish here and there, but that's probably like my only exception. I'm going to cut it out. I want to do that for my son too. But my plan of action for eating plant-based or eating like that would have to be looking up new recipes, trying new things, planning my grocery shopping. Like that. Yep.
And then your last one was your fitness, you said?
Yep. Workout. Make it a point to work out.
How many pounds are you trying to gain?
I'm trying to gain... I have 11 more pounds to go. I'm trying to be 125. I started at 103. Tita was at 114.
Where are you at right now?
Yesterday.
114?
Well, today I woke up at 112.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
That's 9 pounds right there that you gained.
Yeah,
from 103 to this point.
Okay, so what am I?
So you want to gain. You're 112.
About 13 more pounds. 15 more pounds would be good.
15 more pounds. So when do you think you can gain the 15?
In a couple of months, maybe 3 months.
Yeah.
Maybe less. I feel like if I was to really go hard.
Yeah.
I just have to really
eat.
Eat.
What kind of goals are these? Carbs. I wish I could have a goal like this. I just gonna eat.
I need to eat and work out though. That's the difference between my body. The only way I get bigger is if I'm working out physically.
Yeah.
You're
not working it off. It just depends what you're doing as the workouts.
Yeah.
It has to be like core muscle building workouts.
Yeah.
And not
intense
so much cardio.
Weightlifting kind like that. Yeah. Build muscle. That's why I don't like to go running.
I love to go running, guys.
Even though I gotta work on my cardio, I do stamina.
I feel like I get a running high. Yeah. Do you get running high? Have you ever gotten a running high? Because you played soccer, and that's a lot of running.
I played soccer, and that's a whole lot of running, but I never really liked going long distance. Soccer, you do a lot of running. Even during like conditioning and practice and stuff, you do a lot of running. But in the game, it's all like fast, quick. Get here, get there.
Stamina.
Yeah. So I don't like to run. I'll do sprints, and I'll do suicide, and I'll do like that intense. We did a lot of that
in wrestling. We did a lot of elevation.
Stairs, yeah. I'll do that, but I don't like. This girl ran 5 miles on.
You guys.
And unintentionally.
I think I had a running high.
I think I had a running high. He went running. He went run 5 miles. That's crazy.
Okay, first of all, I got lost. Okay. This is why I ran 5 miles, because I was forced to find my way back home.
Well, that's a good thing about running on the road, yeah? You forced to just keep running till you get back home, not like when you're on a treadmill. I can run 5 miles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
I got lost. That's why I ran 5 miles, guys. Don't. I'm not trying to be here and be like, puff my chest up and be like, I ran 5 miles. Like, I got lost. And I found my way home, you guys. I did it. That's what needed to be celebrated. Anyway.
Yeah. So what are your goals?
Mine was, my personal goal. Okay, praise report. One of them was to be debt free by January 2020. So this goes back to plan to work, work to plan, right? January 2020 came and went. I was still in debt. Did that mean that I stopped the goal? No. I rearranged the goal. I reevaluated the goal, and I accomplished that same goal that I meant to accomplish or plan to accomplish in January 2020. I accomplished it in March 2020.
Oh, so
I'm debt free. That was one of my goals that I met, but I wanted to share that because the process of meeting that goal didn't happen the way I planned. But then I worked the plan and I made it work for me.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And so now my new personal goal, because you go back when you meet a goal, you set a new one. So my new personal goal is my health. So to be fully plant-based by April 30th, the end of this month. Yes. And then my professional goal is to create a content schedule for Mission in Action podcast. A consistent content schedule, meaning Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you will expect something. You know what I'm saying?
Hi.
Say hi, guys.
Amina, here go.
He wants to go in the room.
You want to go in the room?
Amina, here go.
Okay.
He wants to go with you. Say,
hello, Thomas. I love you, mommy. Say, I love you, mommy.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Gotta love them.
Okay.
So these are like short-term goals.
Doable.
And my last goal is a spiritual goal. So this one is to read my Bible 20 minutes before bed every day.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And this goal that I have is to read the whole Bible by January 2021.
Oh.
If I read every day 20 minutes, consistently
You can read
every
the whole
night.
Bible, you think?
I'm pretty sure I'll get close to that. And like I said, if I stick to the action plan to meet that goal, read every day for 20 minutes, even if I'm not
Done.
at the end by the date, work the plan.
Right. Adjust it.
Work the plan.
Reevaluate it.
Okay, where am I in the Bible? How many books do I have left? Can I bump my 20 minutes to 30 minutes? So
adjustments, guys. It's all about adjustments, and share your goals with us too. Like, we want to know, like, what's going on. What is your goals?
Yes.
Maybe there's some tips we can give you. We're both moms of 2.5-year-olds.
Mamas. Yep.
And
toddler moms. She's a boy mom, I'm a girl mom. You got two different perspectives.
It takes a village to raise a kid.
Yes,
so
it does.
don't be ashamed to come and ask for some advice. All right, guys.
So I know with all this quarantine time, you guys have time.
A lot of time.
Journal, jot these things down, so when you come out of quarantine, you have focus, you have direction, you can be intentional.
Yeah.
So yeah, set your goals during this time while you have time. And we want to say thank you for watching.
Thanks for tuning in,
Thank you
guys.
for sticking with us through this journey.
Yes.
Mission in Action podcast would not be possible without people who are tuning in and leaning in to the message. So we thank you.
Yeah, we encourage you guys to interact with us, talk to us, ask us questions. Say bye, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Say bye.
Bye, guys.
Say thank you
Thank you
for
for
tuning in.
tuning
Say we'll be back with more episodes.
Say Mission in Action
Mission
podcast.
Mission
in
in
action.
action.
Mission in Action podcast.
Mission caucus.
Okay,
Say we love you guys.
Love, guys.
God bless.
God bless.
Bye. Thank you for watching, guys.
Mom duty
We
calls.
love you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, palala.